Alright, so in this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to use Android Studio, specifically for Mac, but this works the same on Windows as well. So first of all, we will go to the Android Studio website, their Download and App Tools website. Continue to download that, and then we'll just wait for it to download after accepting the terms and conditions like usual. If you're on Mac, make sure you have the right thing, like is it Apple chip or an Intel chip. Save it really wherever you want to because this is just our download file. As soon as that finishes downloading, you will open it up and then it will go through the normal boot process. I'm just showing it for Mac right now, but Windows, you probably know how to do it. You might need special permissions from like a teacher if you're at school, something like that, to download Android Studio. Next, you can just eject that drive if you're on Mac, and then navigate to it, open it up, and then as soon as it downloads, it might request Git to be installed too, in which case you'll have to download and install Git. That's essentially what you'll use to pilot GitHub. Don't import any settings unless you already have settings, and then you can either send or don't send usage statistics to Google. It'll walk you through the setup wizard, which that's really all your choices. If it asks to download stuff, always say yes because it's most likely vital. You will have to accept a bunch of terms and conditions and licensing agreements, and then you will probably have to wait for a bit to get those to finish. So then once those finish, you will open from VCS, which is version control software. You might have to fix a path, which essentially means it can't find the path to any of your repositories and any of your developer tools. So you'll probably have to do that. You might also have to connect to Git, which just let it do its thing. Then you'll have to log into GitHub on that left side, and I'm just going to pull up my token. I already pasted it in, and then it will show you all of your stuff. So now we're going to go in and configure it because it's still mad about the path. And then as you can see, it's not going to allow me to clone it because it can't run Git. So that means there's a problem with the configuration. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this path only for the current project and then test it. And then it'll tell us what the Git version is. If you see that, that's perfect. And we're also going to change it to use a credential helper in case it's losing the credentials, which it looks like it was. So we'll get from VCS again, and it will show us all of our version controls that we already have set up. You'll just clone it. If you want to, you can make a new project and then do Git from there. But then Android Studio will load up with that current GitHub project, and in the top right hand corner you can see there's the Git update, commit, and push project symbols. You can also find all the information about this in the code training module tutorial.